This video is going to be on solving subtraction equations. It follows along exactly with the video from last night, and it also follows exactly the equation balancing thing. So what we're going to do is do the same thing to both sides of the equation to keep it in balance the whole time. And so unlike last night, what we have here is subtraction happening to the variable. So the variable is being subtracted by 53. To counteract a subtraction by 53, we're going to add 53 to both sides. And the reason we're adding 53 to both sides, let me move this down real quick. Oops, not like that. There we go. Okay, so the reason we're adding 53 to both sides is to get rid of this minus 53. Okay, so a minus 53 and a plus 53 counteract or cancel each other out, leaving us with n equals, and then over here we have 28 plus 53, which would be, I don't know what that would be. Let's find out. 28 and 53. If you're going to do this in your head, one way you can do it is you can think of it as 53 plus 30, right? So it's like 30 plus 53, which would be easily done in your head as 83. But then since you added two extras, you would have to take them away, right? So we end up with 81. So that's if you want to do it in your head. It's a good idea to try stuff out like that. If you want to do it with pencil and paper, everyone knows how to do that. 81. As usual, a good idea is to plug your answer into the original equation, which was n minus 53. So in this case, we would have 81 minus 53, and we want to see if that equals 28, which it does. 63, 73, yeah. Okay, so this is the answer. This is just a quick check to see if it was correct. I would like you to be showing your work like I am here in this case with the green part, just so I can make sure when I go around and look at your work that you do have the right idea in terms of balancing equations, how we're doing that. So let's go down to this one right here. So again, we're going to do the inverse of subtracting 43. To get rid of that, we're going to add 43. And then on this side, we're going to end up doing the same thing. Remember, it's always the same thing on both sides. So that gets rid of the 43's on the left side. So we're going to end up with x on the left. On the right, if we wanted to do that in our head, we could think of it as 43 plus 10, which would be 53, plus that extra 2 there. So 55. I'm always looking for ways that I can do things quickly in my head, and I think it's good for you guys to practice some mental math as well. So 55 is correct. We're going to plug it into the beginning equation just to make sure it is correct. So 55 minus 43, that is 12. So we are correct with this answer here. All right, so I pulled some decimal problems out because I know some of us were having difficulty with that on the last test, so we can practice it here, just like with the new concept here. So to get rid of the subtraction of 13.58, we're going to use the inverse of subtraction, which is addition, to get rid of it. So 13.58. Again, we always have to do the same thing to both sides. So on the left side, we end up with m, which is what we want because we got rid of these two things. And over here, 13.58 plus 2, well, if we forget about the 0.58 for a minute, 13 plus 2 is 15, so it's just 15.58. I'll show you the work over here. 13.58 plus 2. Remember, if you're adding decimals, you have to line them up. Any empty spots, you can put a 0 there. So we have 8, 5, 5, and 1. The decimal goes right down into the answer. So 15.58 is correct. Again, we can plug it back in to the original to see if it makes sense. 15.58 minus 13.58 equals 2. Well, we need to see if that is true. So I'm just going to get rid of this for now. I don't want you to do this on your paper. I want you to keep all calculations on your paper because that's really important. So 15.58 minus 13.58 is 2. So that's correct. So m equals 15.58 is the answer. Always when you're solving equations, the answer will be a variable equal to something. All right, down here, pretty similar. To get rid of this minus 5, we're going to do the inverse of that, which is add 5 to both sides. So on the left here, we'll get an n. On the right, we're adding 5 to 328.5. So 328.5, remember, you have to line up the decimals. If you want, you can put in some zeros where the empty spots are. That's more helpful, in my opinion, with subtraction, but you know, for addition it works just as well. The decimal goes right down into the answer, unlike multiplication, where you have to count the amount of digits after the decimal. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 3, and 3. So our answer is going to be 333.5. Again, if we were to plug that in, 333.5 minus 5 should equal 328.5. And that's all you need to know for tomorrow's class. Thanks for watching.